face is a great one.
Oh, Beth, stop it.
I'm gonna make you blush.
It's the stash. You love the stash, eh?
Yeah, this sash is hilarious. I think it's great. I have not seen you in person with that, but I think it's awesome.
Thank you. I'm keeping it for life. Done. You heard it here first, folks.
Awesome. Okay, so welcome to Squads. Dre and I will be your coaches today. I will kind of be talking you through everything and then giving you feedback. And especially if you're visible on Zoom, I'm going to be able to coach you up. And Dre's going to be doing the workout with you and demonstrating, and then I'll kind of give you some alternatives depending on your equipment. Okay. So what you're going to need today is a pair of dumbbells. They can be heavy or light. You're going to need some kind of like cans or dumbbells, kettlebells. Perfect. Dre has his cans, but then he also has a heavier weight, a dumbbell, and then, or a kettlebell, sorry, he actually has. And then he's gonna have, if you don't have a kettlebell and you don't have lighter dumbbells, you're gonna use your cans. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can either use a backpack, or you can use, you guys use your innovative and use a bag of rice and a towel. Okay, we'll kind of explain everything that you're going to need later on and why you're going to need them, but basically right now all you really need is your lighter weights, so like your cans or your light dumbbells. Morning, how you doing? Good? Awesome. Hey Megan, how's it going? Okay, so we're going to get started in just a second. We're going to start with our warm-up. Hey, got their cans, I love it. Dre, are your cans diced tomatoes again?
Oh yeah, you know it.
The other day, Dre was using diced tomatoes, and he made the joke that they're gonna be what, tomato sauce soon?
Yeah, tomato sauce. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our warm-up, Dre. We're gonna do our down dog with a calf stretch. Okay, so you're gonna be in a push-up position. You're gonna get a slight bending in your knees, and you're gonna sit your hips back into the sky. And then you're going to pedal out your calves. Also stretching out your chest by letting your head come through. Okay, you'll notice that you can only get so far back depending on your mobility, and that's perfectly fine. Dude Ranch, you got a couple heads popping up, that's funny. Hey Sandra, how's it going? Awesome. Welcome on Zoom, we're just starting. We're doing a couple more seconds of this. And then we're gonna move on to our next stretch. All right. Okay, you can come out of down dog. You're gonna go right into your pigeon stretch, Dre. So you're gonna bring your one leg in front of you and you're gonna cross it over. So you have kind of like a, perfect figure four. So you have a line going right across the front and you're gonna stretch out that outer glute, outer leg. Perfect, just holding this for 20 seconds. How are you feeling after Friday's workout, Dre?
Oh, sore. My glutes are sore, so this is a nice little stretch. There's a booty burn.
Perfect. Yeah, I find honestly this is like one of my favorite stretches. All right, We're gonna switch sides. So for those of you who don't know what squads is an opportunity to do kind of strength work. So Dre and I have a couple sets for you, or a couple circuits. First one is 2 exercises, and then we have another one. It's an EMOM to get your heart rate up a little bit, but to still work on strength. And then we have a kind of finisher for you to get the burn. That sound okay, Zoom? Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, let's get it.
Right. You're gonna come out of there. Now we're gonna start engaging our core. We're gonna do our bird dog. Okay. So this is kind of a good way to warm up your core and also to work on your shoulder and hip mobility. So he's gonna be in a tabletop position. And then from here, he's gonna extend one arm and one leg at a time. Opposite arm, opposite leg at the same time. Extending and coming back in, okay? You'll notice that he doesn't move through, balancing a cup of water on there perfectly right now. That's why he's squeezing his core and he's slowly raising his arms and he's not just kicking them up. Perfect, 20 seconds here. Good, Dre. So you can also just do arms and legs on this one if you're feeling like you can't control your lower back, that's fine too. Last few seconds. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna hop up on our feet now, Dre. We're gonna warm up our squat and our hinge pattern. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a squat to hinge. We're gonna do 20 seconds of this. So you're gonna drop down into a squat position, driving your knees out, And then from here, you're extending your legs. You're keeping your back in its same position as it was. Perfect, just like that. And standing up nice and tall after that. Out of your hinge and back into your squat. All right, 20 seconds of this. Nice, Megan. Good. So you can pause in any spot, especially if you start straightening your legs and you feel like, oh, that's a really good stretch. Stay there for a second. This is a little bit of a warm-up and activation, but it's also a stretch. Nice. You'll notice how Dre is coming through his back when he goes into his hinged position. He's keeping that nice neutral spine. Awesome, Dre. One more. Nice. All right. Okay. Last one of our warm-up, and then we're going to get into our workout. We have a forward lunge alternating. Okay, so you're going to be taking a step forward with one leg, step back, forward, alternating each time. You want to keep that nice straight line from your hip down to your foot. You don't want to be having your knee wobbling around. Okay, ready, Jay?
Yeah.
20 seconds. Perfect. You'll notice that he's not dipping over to one side. He's keeping his engaged the whole time. And you can be alternating legs here. If you decided not to alternate, you're halfway. Good. Okay, you can do opposite arm, opposite leg too. Awesome. Sweet. How are you feeling, Dre?
Feel nice and warm.
Awesome. Okay. Sandra, Dudranch, Megan, how are all of you doing? Warm? Good? I don't know what to call Dudranch besides some Dudranch. I love it. Okay, so our workout. We're going to explain the first superset with you and tell you what equipment you're going to need. And then Dre will demonstrate. Awesome. Okay. If you're ready on Instagram, send us a thumbs up and we'll get going in just a second after I explain these workouts. Okay. So our first one, you don't need to wait for. You're just going to be doing a body weight squat. Okay. Trust me, your body weight is going to be more than enough here. You're going to drive your knees out as you lower yourself to the ground. And then you're going to do 3 reps just like that. Okay. Just a body weight squat holding. Perfect. 2, 3. After he's done his third one, he's going to stay down there. Okay. He's going to hold that for 15 seconds. And then after that, he's going to stand up, do 3 more reps. Then he's going to hold for 15 seconds, then 3 more reps. Okay. So at the end of this first round, you should do 9 squats and you're going to be holding for a total of 45 seconds. Okay. So you can load it up if you
burner.
but I don't think you will need to. Okay. So that's the first exercise. You can go at your own pace. Dre's going to be there as our tempo. If you decide to go a little bit faster or slower than Dre, when it comes to your ISO hold, so the bottom of your squat hold, just count to 15, then wait like a second or 2 longer, and then come up because we typically count a little bit faster in our heads. Okay. Our next one, we have a reverse fly. So in our hinge position, just like we went over in our squat to hinge, you're gonna be in that bottom position, keeping your core engaged. You're gonna fly away, so your arms are gonna pinch back behind you. And then from here, he's gonna do 12 reps on one side while keeping the other arm in its place. Perfect, so that's a side view. He's gonna do 12 reps on this one, but if you're looking from the front angle, he has both shoulders pinched back that whole time. He's doing 12 reps on one side, and then he's gonna hold and then switch to the other side, 12 reps. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah? Okay, so you don't really need a heavy weight for this. Dre has cans of tomatoes, like I said, so it's probably about 3 ounces or something like that, right? Like maybe a couple pounds. So if you have like textbooks or lighter weights, you can use that or whatever cans that you have available in your home. All right, ready, Dre?
I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to time for you guys. I'll probably join in and out a little bit, but I'm also going to be coaching up. If you don't know about our Zoom, we have the information in our bio on U of T F&P, and you can find it and then log on and then get coached up by whoever's coaching. So today, me. Okay. So ready, Dre?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3 squats, 15 seconds ISO. I will time for you, and then 3 more, 15 seconds, 3 more, 15 seconds. Ready?
All right. Yeah.
Awesome. I got thumbs up earlier from people on Instagram, so everyone's ready. Ready, Dre? 3 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna hold for 15 seconds. Good. 5 more seconds. Good. Make sure you have the pressure through your whole foot, right? You're not sitting back in your heels or coming into your toes. Okay, 3 reps, right? Sitting nice and low, he's keeping his chest up. Core is engaged, and he's holding again. Perfect. Awesome. 5 more seconds, everyone. Make sure you're driving those knees out. We don't want them caving in. 2, 1. Your last 3 reps, Trey. Good. Make sure you're pushing your bum out at the bottom so it's not tucking under. And our last 15. Awesome. Good. So if our chest is coming forward a little bit here, we want to make sure to sit back just a little bit more. And that's 15 seconds, Trey.
Oh, I'm dead.
How do your legs feel?
So sore already.
All right, so this one's on your own time. Remember, you're doing 12 reps on one side and then 12 reps on the other side. Pinching those shoulder blades back the whole time, keeping them away from your ears. All right, Dre, let's go. Good. When we're in this position, we want to be a little bit more hinged over. We don't want to be upright. So we're sitting back in our hips. So we might feel a slight stretch in the back of our hamstring. That's normal. We're keeping our core engaged the whole time and shoulders are pinched back. Okay? So make sure that we're pulling horizontally, not vertically with this one. Nice, Dre. Okay, you can reset in between each one like Dre did if you need. Dude Ranch, looking good. Nice, Megan. Sandra, try to have a slight bend in your knee. You might find that's a little more comfortable. Good. Awesome. So as our arms get tired, try not to let that one arm fall. Keep it pinched back. Good. Dre, round 1. How do you feel?
My quads are burning, but I feel good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel good though.
Okay, so there's so many different ways to make things challenging at home without having a weight. So isos, like Dre did last week with me on the lunges, are a perfect way of doing that. Okay, you ready for round 2?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Time's up. Round 2. 3 squats. Let's see it, Dre. Good. Good. Five seconds. Good. So remember at the end of our last round, I was saying if we're leaning forward, let's try to sit back a little bit more. Keep that chest up. And time, Jay, you can do 3 more reps. Good. Stay nice and low the whole time. If you feel like you're getting real tired, you can start to creep up, but we want to challenge ourselves. Nice. Dre's nice and low, but he's only not low because he can maintain his neutral spine, right? So he's not sitting down there curved over, he's up there in a good position. And time. Okay, last one. Keep going. Good, Megan, drive those knees forward, awesome. Good. So as you can see, Dre's nice and low, but again, he's only this low because he has a nice neutral spine and he's driving his knees forward and his core is engaged, right? He's not relaxing here. He's staying nice and low. And time. Nice. Shake your legs out, everyone. And then this one's on your own time. Perfect. So reminder, when you're in this position, and one arm's going, don't let this arm fall down, right? We want to keep it pinched back the whole time. Good, so dude ranch, let's make sure that our one arm is up the whole time, right? Both arms are pinched. Yeah, and then you're moving with one arm. So it's an iso on one side's holding that pull, the other side's moving. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Nice. Good. Megan, how you doing? Good? The fire emoji in the comments on Instagram if your quads are already burning. Dre, are yours burning?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sandra R and Sandra J, how are your quads? Feeling it?
The quad burner.
Awesome. I see, like you don't need any weight. Your body weight is the best tool. All right, 20 more seconds of rest. I already see a couple people on Zoom getting water. It's perfect time. This is our last round before we go on to our next one, okay? And then we'll explain what you need for the next one. Ready, Dre?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, 3 seconds. 2, 1. Back to the top. 3 squats.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right, I'm holding here.
Clock's on. Okay, Dre, reconnected.
Okay.
I was playing music I technically wasn't allowed to play, apparently.
Oh
Oops.
no.
I'll find different. I'll play my other music that's worked in the past.
Okay. So get
So
more
sorry
strict with
for
that.
those of you rejoining. I was playing music that I technically, oh, it's been 15 seconds, sorry. I was a few seconds over. Sorry, everyone rejoining. I was playing music I technically wasn't allowed to be playing for copyright reasons. So I've changed my music to something else, and we're still working. All right, Megan, I'm starting. You're in my new time. I can't see Dre. Oh, no, mine I can. 3 more seconds. On. Perfect. Last 3 reps. Good.
Can you see me on Zoom back?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
You've been in it for a couple seconds now, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to reconnect to the IG here. Just give me 1 sec.
Awesome. And Megan, you're done. Perfect. Okay, our last iso squat is done. Now we're doing a reverse fly, right? So pin your shoulder blades back. As we're raising, we're doing one arm and then the other arm. 12 reps.
Say that request, Beth.
Yeah.
Let's be friends here.
There you go. Okay, so you'll notice Dre, you can't see from this side, but he has one arm pinched back the whole time. So in iso, as he's doing the 12 reps on one side. Okay, there you go, Sandra R. Sandra J, try and get both of your shoulders pinched back. So you're in that reverse fly, and then you're doing 12 reps on one side. Good, Dre. Nice. Don't forget to keep that core engaged the whole time. How's that, everyone?
We Irie.
Good?
Everything is Irie.
All right. Are you ready for our second superset?
Yeah. Let's see it.
Okay. So, Dre, you know what an EMOM is?
No, what is that?
No. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a timer on. So every minute, you have a minute to complete your exercises. But the trick here is we have active rest. So once you finish your exercise, you're going to be holding a plank, but you're going to be doing a body saw. What it looks like is you're in a plank position and you're going to be shifting your body weight forward and back. Okay, so you're keeping that core engaged the whole time. You're just moving your center of mass from being a little bit more on your toes and a little bit more on your hands. Okay, same thing on your elbows, slowly rocking forward and backwards. Okay, so that's your active rest. So once you're done each exercise, you're gonna hop into that plank position. Either you can just hold the plank or do the saw for the rest of your time. And then once the next minute starts, I'll let you know and you'll move on to the next one. Does that make sense? Awesome. I'm getting some heads up on Zoom. I love it. Put a thumbs up in the comments on Instagram if you understand that, just to make sure everything's clear. but I'll talk over our next few exercises. So this is where you're going to need maybe a heavier weight, so a textbook or some 2 dumbbells, bag of rice, whatever you have available to you. So Dre has a kettlebell. He's going to be doing a squat to deadlift combo. So what that means, he's going to do 1 squat, just like we did in our last superset. So feet are nice and wide. He's going to squat down, and then from here he's going to do a deadlift. So shifting his the weight down to his hands, and he's coming back up. Okay, so Dre's doing a little bit extra work bringing that weight up. You could also just keep it down in between your legs if you're not able to shift it from coming up and down each time, okay? So you're doing 1 squat followed by 1 deadlift 8 times. So for a total of 16 movements or 8 each squat, 8 deadlift. That makes sense to everyone?
I'll show the books too if everyone wants to see the book.
Okay, so Dre, if he doesn't have a kettlebell, he's going to do a squat. If you have a wider load, like textbooks, you might need to take a wider stance than you normally would, but that's fine. Perfect. Okay. You'll see his form doesn't change whether or not he's using a kettlebell or textbooks. All right, so that's our first exercise. Our second exercise is a pike push-up, okay? So instead of vacuum dude ranch, that's amazing. Being really creative, I love it. Sorry. Okay, so our pike push-up. Instead of a regular push-up, we're gonna be almost in like a down dog position. So our hips are up in the sky. We have a slight bend in our knee. And this time, instead of pushing like above your head or right in front of your chest, you're kind of pushing in between. Okay, so as you can see, Dre's hands are in front of his shoulders and he's coming down at maybe about a 45-degree angle. He's gonna do 8 right there, okay? If that's too challenging for you, you can just stick to your regular push-ups and then you can modify your regular push-ups from there, okay? And our last exercise is a lateral lunge, 8 per side, Dre. So you're gonna hop back up on your feet. You're gonna do 8 alternating. You can have it static or dynamic, whatever you prefer. So static, Dre's gonna demonstrate, he starts off a wide base and he's gonna sit back in his hips and drive his knee out as he lowers himself to the ground and comes up nice and tall. If you're gonna do it dynamically, you're gonna start with your feet a little bit closer together. You're gonna take a step out, back together, out, back together, and do your lunge after you step out. Perfect. Does that make sense, everyone? Perfect. Thumbs up in IGs to make sure that we know that you're ready to go. Dre will be doing it with you so you can remember the exercises and remember your active rest. Sound good?
Yeah, let's get it.
Awesome. Okay, ready on Zoom? Sandra's, Dude Ranch, Megan, thumbs up. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, minute
Yeah,
1
ready.
started. You're doing 8 of everything, so it's nice and easy to remember between sets. Ready? Let's go. So he's doing 1 squat, 1 deadlifts. Perfect. And he's driving his knees out, standing up nice and tall, keeping his core engaged. Nice, Sandra. Good. If he's having the weight in front of him, he's not curving over. His shoulders are pinched back that whole time. Good. What number you at, Dre?
This is 6.
Nice. Good. So there's different ways you can count. You can do 1, 1, 2, 2, or you can do 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 16 or 8, depending on how you choose to count. Doesn't matter. Okay. So you have about 20 seconds left. You're going to hop into your body saw plank. Okay. So you can either be on your upper hand and you're rocking forward and backwards, just shifting your body weight the whole time. Good. Keep that core engaged. Keep your glutes engaged. A couple more seconds, Dre, and then you can go into your pike push-up is next. 8 reps. All right, second minute started. Ready? Staying on the ground into your pike push-up, getting your down dog position, slight bending your knee, lowering your head or your chest to the ground as you push away. Yeah, try to get all the way down there, Megan. Yeah, there you go. Let your arms come back at a little bit more of an angle. Right now, they're coming out like kind of too high. Yeah, there you go. Good. Once you've done your 8, you're gonna go right back to your body saw plank.
Oh.
Good. Okay, so Dre's opted to have it on his hands this time, just to slightly change it up. Good, Dre, 10 more seconds. Okay, so our next one is our lateral lunge.
Oh, dying.
And Sandra, minutes up. Okay, next one, 8 per side of our lateral lunge. You're alternating. Remember, you can do it static or dynamically. Dre's gonna do it dynamic, stepping out, coming back in, okay? If you're finding that's a little bit too much of a challenge for you, you can just stay in the static. Have a nice wide stance. And lowering yourself to one side. Driving your knee out. We want to see a nice straight line on the one leg, but also on the other leg, we don't want to see any knees collapsing, okay? Good, 8 per side. Nice, Sandra. Good. What are you at, Dre?
Last one each side.
Nice. All right, he's hopping right into his plank. He's got 5 seconds to be here. Okay. Good. Okay, Dre. Your active rest is done. Back up on your feet. Round 2 of 3. Okay, we got our squat to deadlift combo. Good. Good. So you'll notice as he squats down, he has his chest up, and then as he hinges, his chest is lowering, but he's not moving from his spine, right? He's just pushing his bum out. Stand nice and tall, squat, hinge. Good, Dre. So Sandra, make sure to keep your chest up a little bit more. Sandra R. Yeah, perfect. Dude Ranch, where's your buddy? Good. Nice, Dre. All right, Dre, you got 10 seconds in your plank position. All right, so even if our rest is a little bit shorter, we're just taking that time and we're still doing our active rest. All right, last minute's wrapping up, Dre, right into our pike push-up. 8 reps, sitting back in your hips, keep your core engaged, lowering yourself to the ground. Good. Make sure you're bending at those elbows. Let's try and have it coming back at about a 45-degree angle, not 90. So if our arms are coming up like this, it's going to be a little awkward. We want to come backwards. I also have a little guest here. Nice, Dre, right into our plank. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, thank you. All right, nice, Megan. Sandra, keep going. Even if you're getting tired, let's just hold that plank. Good. All right, Dre, up on your feet. We got our lateral lunge next. Nice, Megan, smart. So if you're like Megan and you don't have heavier weights, you can just hold 2 lighter dumbbells together. 8 per side, let's go. Good. As we step out, we want to make sure that our back is nice and neutral, just like in our squats. The only difference is now all of our weight is basically on one leg. So when I'm shifting from my lunge to my squat, there's not much of a difference through my core. Good. Nice, going, Dre. Almost done. We only have one more round of all of this after, then we have our little finisher. How are quads feeling?
They're feeling. They're getting a workout in. Oh yeah, I can feel them. I can feel them.
All right. Okay, Joe, you got 5 seconds here, and then you're going into your last round. We have our squat deadlift combo. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
All right, let's hop back up on our feet. Last round. Okay, time's on. Let's go. Squat to deadlift. You can do it deadlift to squat, doesn't matter the order. Purpose is just to combine the two. Good. Sandra R, make sure you're keeping your chest up, push your hips back in your deadlift. Yeah, there you go, much better. Okay, You want to think about we're sitting back in our hips, like we're going to go sit into something and we're trying not to bend our knees. Good, Dre. Okay, keep going, Dude Ranch. You're doing great. Hope everyone else is going on Zoom. If you don't know if you're doing your deadlift part right, turn your camera on so I can give you some feedback. It's one of the hardest movements. Awesome. You'll see Dre just got right into his plank. No time wasted. Good. Okay, so if you're starting to feel a little bit more, you can just hold the plank. You don't have to do the body saw. Good, Dre?
Yeah.
You can go right into your plank. Next minute's on.
Ooh.
You got this. Just eat. Good. Nice, Sandra R. Sandra J, if you turn your camera down on an angle, I can give you some feedback. Good, Megan. Right, back up into our plank. Awesome, there you go, Sandra. Now I'm gonna be able to see you nice and clear. Good, nice, Trey. 10 more seconds here, and then you're on to your last one of this round. Then we have our finisher, and you're done. Good. 3, 2, 1, time. Perfect. Okay, last one, everyone. We have 8 per side. Perfect. You'll notice Dre's knee on the leg that he's sitting into isn't collapsing, keeping it up the whole time, so you can see the inside of your foot each time, okay? Something that we talked about in our squats and in our lunges, we want to have a nice straight line from our hip down to our foot. Good. Awesome, and I love it. On Zoom, I'm not seeing any of this, but it's something I see very commonly, is when you go into your lines, you drop in this knee, okay? I see everyone having nice straight legs, so they have a nice straight line on both sides. I love it. Nice. All right, 10 seconds left here, Dre, and then you get some water. Good. 3, 2, 1. You can come out of your plank. How are we all feeling?
I feel tired.
Tired? I feel like
Feel the burn.
on fire a little bit, are they?
Whew. Oh yeah, the quads are a little tired.
Really?
That's for sure. A lot tired.
Oh, they're gonna get a little more tired, Dre, with her finisher. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
All right. Everyone on Zoom, how are you all doing? Give a thumbs up, either like emoji or like visually. Love it. Feeling good? Awesome. Okay, Zoom on Instagram, same thing. Thumbs up or fire if you're feeling it like Dre is. We have one more thing, then we're gonna let you go. We're not gonna do stretching with you guys because yoga is taking place right after us at noon on this account. So you can stick around and do that with Maddie, I believe her name is. Okay, ready, Jay, for our finisher?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's heard of a burpee before? Yeah? Don't worry, we're not going to do a burpee. At U of T, we don't do burpees. We find it very difficult for people to maintain neutral spine, and we really want to take care of our spine health. So we don't do them. Sandra R is clapping. I love that. But there's something else called the humane burpee. What's the last name? It's Dan something, right, Dre?
Dan John?
Dan John kind of came up with it. So what it's called, it's a humane burpee. So you have a couple options. You're gonna either need a dumbbell or a kettlebell. If you don't have either of those, Dre's gonna show what you can do. You can grab a bag of rice, you're gonna put it into a towel, and you're gonna fold that towel up. That's your new kettlebell. Okay, so he's grabbing all 4 corners, he's picking them up so he can hold them, and then he's gonna lower his grip so he has room to swing it. Okay, so that's your one option. If you don't have a bag of rice, but you have a backpack, this is your other option. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a swing, a kettlebell swing. So we're sitting back in our hips, just like we did with the rest of our deadlifts, right? So we're having our nice neutral spine, sitting back in our hips, popping our hips forward and letting the weight come up, okay? So this is your swing with a bag of rice or with a backpack. Once you do that, you're gonna go into a goblet squat. So you're gonna hold your bag or your bag of rice, whatever, up into a chalice position, like so. And you're gonna do 5 squats, okay? From here, Joy's gonna demonstrate the next one. You do your squats. You're gonna walk out in an inchworm. Don't worry, Dre's will be doing this with you so you don't forget anything. He's gonna walk out and then he's gonna do 5 push-ups, okay? I know we just did some push-ups, so we should be pros at these ones. Our arms are coming down beside our side and we're pushing away, okay? Your arms can be a little bit closer, or let's just try not to have chicken wings, okay? And then you're gonna come back up and do it all again, okay? This is killer, it's really fun. We have a countdown with it too, so you're gonna start off with 15 kettlebell swings, followed by 5 goblet squats, followed by 5 push-ups. Next round is 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, okay? The only constant is 15 kettlebell swings. Does that make sense to everyone? Yeah, a little bit, okay? So if you're confused, don't worry, Dre's gonna be with you and I'm gonna talk you through it the whole time. Okay, so this is just for time, so we can go at our own pace. We're not in any rush. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's get our humane burpee on. Ready, Dre?
Let's go. Let's go,
Okay,
baby.
you can use either kettlebell, a bag, or a dumbbell, whatever you have available to you. Ready?
Yeah.
15 swings. Let's go. Good. Okay, so you're popping those hips forward. You're not really using your arms. Good. Nice, Dre. Right? Dre's keeping nice neutral back as he sits back in his hips. You'll see he's getting a little bit of a knee bend, but he's not driving his knees forward, so it's a hinge, not a squat. Okay, once you've done 15, you're gonna pop that weight up into a chalice. You're gonna do 5 squats with that. Good, Dre. Okay? He's gonna drop his weight. He's gonna go out into his push-up. He's gonna do 5 push-ups. Nice. If you're struggling with your push-up position, you can drop down to your knees so you don't need to be on your feet. You can do them however you need to. Awesome. Dre's taking a quick little break. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can go right into the next round. It's up to you. Back to the top, 15 swings. This round, we're doing 4 squats, 4 push-ups. Good. Nice, Sandra J. Nice, Ranch. Good. Batman Donkey. Joining the humane burpee. We're doing 4 squats now. Just like we had before, keeping your chest up, driving your knees forward. Good. Right out into our 4 push-ups, sorry. Nice, try to go all the way down. If we're struggling with a push-up, and we're just doing these little movements up here, let's drop down to our knees so we can get all the way down, all the way back up. Good. All right, again, Dre can take some rest if he needs it, or he can go right back into the 15 swings. Nice. Nice, Dre. Good. 3 squats this time, followed by 3 push-ups. Remember how those arms coming out about a 45-degree angle with our push-ups? Good. Good, Dre. 3 push-ups here. Nice. Good. Make it a little less knee bend, a little more sit back in your hips. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Push those hips through. Awesome. Okay, we're almost done. We have 2 more of each thing, and then we have 1 more, and then we're done. Good. You'll notice that Dre's arms aren't coming up super high. He's just focusing on his lower body here, not his upper. Good. That's 2 squats, Dre. Keep that core tight. Good. 1, 2. Nice. Few push-ups. Last round. Let's go, Megan. Let's go, Sandra. Nice, dude ranch. Yeah, if you need to grab it on a different angle, I suggest doing that so you have nice. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good. Let's go, Dre. Last one. 15 swings, everyone, and 1 push-up and 1 squat. Nice, Megan. How you feel? Better than a burpee? Yeah? Awesome. Good. Nice. 1 squat, Dre. 1 push-up. You got this. Finish strong. Nice. There you go.
God damn.
And catch your breath. Get some water.
God damn. I feel hot.
Yeah, a little bit of a sweat.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so what did everyone think of the humane burpee? Comment a thumbs up if you liked it way better than a regular burpee. Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Right, there's so many ways to do things and get your heart rate up and still move properly. And this is a perfect example of it. Okay?
Yeah, I think the hardest part about that is just like the levels. You start standing, squats kind of at mid level, and then to get up from the push up back into the swing, I find the hardest part.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, it's killer.
It's good
I
though.
enjoy it a lot.
Good burn.
Dre showed it to me or told me about it the other week, and then I was like, I gotta try this out, and I did, and I was like, all right, this is like my new favorite thing.
Yeah, exactly. Because in all 3 movements, it's very easy to maintain that nice control, right? Where in a traditional burpee, it's a little bit harder. So, like you said, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, awesome. I wanted to thank everyone for coming today and working out with Dre and myself. We have our regular schedule starting again Monday. We have 3 classes a day, 10 a.m., noon, and 5. And then today we have a class right after this. So if you want to get a nice stretch on, it's 12 o'clock yoga right here. So in 15 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome work, Dre. Thanks for coming,
Thanks,
everyone.
Beth.
What a great way to start our Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday fun day. Here we go. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, Dude Ranch.